All right, so now we're going to talk about amplitude and period. When we actually graph our trigonomic functions, this is actually what they look like. This is kind of nice, cute little wavy line here. So we have sine and cosine functions are periodic. This means that their graphs repeat over and over. The period of a sine or a cosine function is half the distance between the maximum and the minimum. So it's this halfway point. So it's half the distance of the total height between crest and bottom. So the standard equation here, we have y equals a times the cosine bx, or y equals a times the sine of bx. You notice they're exactly the same, just one's cosine and one's sine. Where the amplitude, that's that height, is the absolute value of a, so it's that number that's in front. And then we have the period, which is the length between the two waves, and that's 2 pi over b. So b is right here, it's that number being multiplied by x, and we just say 2 pi divided by that number. Okay, so using these two, we can very quickly find what is the amplitude and the period of these graphs without even actually looking at the graph. So Alex is not going to show you a picture of the graph. That was just kind of a picture from the explanation page so that you could see kind of what I'm talking about as far as they go, but on Alex, this is what you're going to see for your problem. So it's going to say find the period and the amplitude of the function, y equals negative sine times pi over 4x. So I'm using sine. Again, they're exactly the same feature, but if you notice that negative, that's negative 1. If I don't see a number in front of here, it's 1, and if it's negative 1. Okay, and then I have this number being multiplied by x, which is 4 pi. So my a is negative 1 and my b is pi over 4. So now I can use it to find amplitude and period. So my amplitude is just the absolute value of negative 1, which is 1. The period, I do need to go 2 pi over 4 pi divided by 4. So I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal. If you notice, the pi's are going to cancel. Pi divided by pi is 0, and 2 times 4 is 8. So the period is 8. So that is how you find the amplitude and the period of a cosine or sine function. I hope that helped, and I will see you in the next video.